friends, my name is Chelsea. Today I thought it would be a lot of fun to do the BookTube Newbie tag while I clean and reorganize my bookshelves. Let's get started. I really only go through once a year and completely redo everything. It's kind of a feat, but I look forward to doing it every year, and if I do it too often, I feel like it's going to take away the excitement. So as the year goes on and I buy new books, I either will make new room for them, or I'll just throw them on top and wait until I really am going to do the whole thing again. Right now, everything is organized alphabetically, and then my favorites and some of my special editions are up top here. And I think what I want to do this time is do them by genre and then alphabetically. I'm excited to kind of try this out. We will pull everything off, give the shelves a really good wipe down, and then reorganize the books kind of on the floor here, and then throw them all back up. I think I'm going to keep my favorites and some of my favorite special editions up top, but I haven't totally decided yet, so we'll see where that ends up going. The way that we'll do the BookTube Newbie tag, I have the questions up on my desktop right now, and I'm thinking that once we sit down, we'll do a chat and we'll just talk and answer the questions and do a little get to know me section. Now that we've gone through and cleared off the bookshelves, totally cleaned them off, I figured we could sit among the stacks here and do some of the BookTube Newbie questions and chat a little bit. The first question is, why did you start this channel? And the reason is kind of twofold. I found out almost 4 weeks ago now that I'm pregnant, and I have been absolutely exhausted, meaning that I haven't gotten anything done around the house. So when the company I work for decided to, on a voluntary basis, change from a 5-day, 8-hour schedule to a 4-day, 10-hour schedule, I volunteered. I thought that it would be something where it would help me get things done at home. I would have a full day of energy just to dedicate to cleaning and getting groceries and meal planning and starting something that I enjoy. So today is my first day doing that schedule. And I figured, why not start it off with something that I really enjoy doing, something that's going to spark my interest in reading again, because I've kind of fallen off over the last year, and try something new. Questions 2 and 3, because they're kind of similar for me. Question 2 is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? And question 3 is, what are you most excited about for this new channel? And I think that with the pregnancy, I kind of wanted to use this not only as a BookTube channel, but as a journal for myself going through this. This is mine and my husband's first time being pregnant, having a kid, and I think that that journey is just going to be something that will be really fun to talk about with everyone. So that journey is something that I'm really excited to share. And at the same time, I think my reading tastes not only go with what other booktubers are reading, but they stem out a little bit. And I'm excited to bring some of my own favorites into BookTube and introduce them to you guys. Question 4 is, why do you love reading? And for me, that answer has always just been the fact that I can disappear into another world for a while. It takes over and I can visualize everything, get involved and sucked into these stories. And I appreciate that about a lot of the books that I read. Question 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? And I can honestly say that that would be Nancy Drew in 5th grade. I'm pretty sure I read almost all of those. Hi, Willow is here. Question Question 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Hi, both of the cats decided to make an appearance. So I think my question would be, what is your planning, filming, and editing process look like? And how do you fit that into a schedule where you work? I'm interested to see how that works out for me and what I end up doing. Another question that I would ask is, how do you come up with all of these creative ideas? I'm gonna try and just keep myself open to all of the possibilities, but that is something that I'm really interested in. Number 7, what challenges do you think will be hardest starting a BookTube channel? And I think it relates back to the last one. How do you find the time? And how do you make the time? And where do your ideas come from? What sparks your creativity? I think all of those are going to be challenges for me, but they're challenges that I'm looking forward to testing and finding my own way through. Question 8, when did you start reading? Elementary school. Like I said, Nancy Drew was probably the first series that got me into it, and I can't remember a time where I wasn't AR reading or competing against a classmate. My 5th grade teacher was really big into rewarding with books. So by the end of the week, whoever had the most AR points got to pick a book out of this massive bucket that she would bring out of the closet, and that really encouraged my reading habits from a really young age. 9 is, where do you read? And I read mostly in the car. I've been trying to be very lenient with myself about reading because I have fallen out of the act of physically reading. So most of the books that I consume are audiobooks, and I do that on my way to and from work, grocery store, anytime that I'm in the car, that's what I'm doing. Number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? And I tend towards fantasy. I love a good fantasy book. Otherwise, I really like romance, but not a lot of contemporary romance. They really have to have the right themes for me. Historical romance is a lot of fun, historical fiction, and I love middle grades. It's just gotta have a good story. Last but not least is, what does your book collection look like? And I think the overview will show you guys what my book collection looks like. So now I'm going to go through all of these stacks and pull out the books that I'm going to unhaul, and then I will separate them out by genre, reorder them, and then throw them back on there. You guys what I'm celebrating these into. I will be doing fantasy, middle grade, YA, NA/adult, and then mystery, horror, thriller, historical fiction, classics, manga/comics, because I only have a few of those, and then nonfiction that I do end up keeping. I don't have a lot of those either. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you stuck around this long, thanks so much for watching. I had a really great time filming this. I hope you guys had a really good time watching. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I'll be posting every Monday. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite BookTube videos are. I'll see you next time. Bye friends.
With you I feel like breaking rules, on the edge, looking out with no parachute.